Hello students, hope you are doing well. Welcome to Yo Math Bro. Today we are going to do advanced level of percentage. In this we are going to learn about recurring percentage sums. Sums in which percentage occurs twice. The sums are very easy. Just understand and concentrate step by step and you will see that these sums are very easy to solve in the board exam. Let us start with the first question. The price of a television is increased by 30% and then decreased by 20%. If the original price is $400, find the overall percentage increase, the B part selling price and C part the profit. Now here we have three things to find. But once we start solving the sum, all the three will be solved in sequence. First thing, always in these kind of sums, when it is increase or decrease, always let the original price be $100, because whenever percentage sums are solved using 100 as the assumed price, it becomes easy. Now look at the first condition. The price of the TV is increased by 30%. So 30% of 100 is 30. To remove percentage sign, we divide by 100. Of means multiplication. I get 30. So remember, if you see 30% of 100 is always 30, 40% of 100 is always 40, 50% of 100 is always 50. The same rule applies. So next time when you are doing it, when it is out of 100, you can directly write the answer. Now this condition was, it was increased by 30%. So my original price was 100. It is increased means addition. My new price becomes $130. So by the first condition, my television price, which I assumed as 100, increased by 30 and gave me 130. Hope till this much it is clear. Now the second condition, then it decreased by 20%. So first thing, now my current price is 130. From here there is a decrease of 20%, means first I have to find out 20% of 130. The same method, 20 divided by 100 into 130, I get 26. But now mind you, this was decrease. So from the original price 130, I will subtract 26 and I get 104. Means after these two conditions of increasing by 30 and decreasing by 30, 20%, I am getting 104. So now let us check again the original price. Original price was $100. After the two conditions, it has become 104. So overall percentage gain is how much? 100 became 104. So I solve the first part. Overall percentage is 104 minus 100, means actually it has just increased by 4%. My dear students. So I get the first part, calculate the overall percentage increase, which gives me 4%. Now they say find the selling price. Once you do this part, again you can just do 4% of the original price, that is $400. So I get 4 upon 100 into 400, which gives me $16. So this becomes my selling price is 400, which was the original price, plus 4% increase, that is $416. This gives me my B part, which is my selling price. Now, the television was originally priced at 400 and now it is sold at 416. So, my profit is SP minus CP, that is selling price minus cost price. I get 416 minus 400, that is $16, which I had already got it here. But still I did it separately. This is how you solve the sums in which there is recurring percentage. To get the concept more clearer, let us take one more example. This is the second question in which the price of a gaming console is £800. It is increased by 40% first and then after a month it is decreased by 10%. Find the overall percentage increase, again the selling price and the profit. No issues. Let us start with solving the A part. Let the original price be £100. First condition, it is increased by 40%. So I find 40% of £100, which I can directly write now £40. As I told you, any percentage out of 100 is the same answer. 40% of 100 is 40. Now, as this was increased to the original, I will add. Increase means addition. So I get my new price $140, which was the new selling price. But what happened after a month? After a month, it was decreased by 10%. So now my price is not £100, it is 140, my dear students. Many students commit the mistake of subtracting 10% from here, which is not the case. Actually, it is 140 now. So I find out 10% of 140, which gives me 10 divided by 100 into 140. I cut both the zeros. I get £14. Now, here you have to look back to the question that this 10% was a decrease from how much? 140. So, my new selling price is 140 minus 14, which gives me 126. So, my new selling price is 126. Originally, it was priced at 100. So, the first part, overall percentage change, is the final price 126 minus the original price, that is 100, and I get 26% change. So an increase by 40% and a decrease by 10% does not mean 30%. Remember this golden rule: increase by 40 then decrease by 10 does not give you 30, because here the price changes. That is the reason students sometimes get confused that it was a straight question of an increase and decrease. But here, look at this step. Here it was 100 which was increased to 40%. But when it was decreased, the price was 140. That's the reason you don't get 30% overall. The percentage change is 26. So now when you don't have space, always divide the paper into two parts by drawing a straight line and utilizing the portion properly. The B part is now my new selling price of the console. I just find out 26% of £800, that is 26 upon 100 into 800. When I cut it, what I get? I get 8 6 are 48, 8 2 are 16, 20. I have found out 26% of £800, which is 208. So now my new selling price, new SP, is equal to 800 plus 208, which gives me pound 1008. And that is how I got the new price. And how much is my profit? My profit was nothing but 26% of 800. Straight away, my profit is pound 208. So here no need to do the formula of SP minus CP, as it will come for 1 mark. You can directly give the answer. So here is a method by which you can solve three sub questions at a time. Okay, let us take one more example in which we have only the selling price of the car. Let us see. The price of a car is euro 12,000. Due to huge demand, the price is increased by 10%, and after 15 days it is again increased by 25%. The previous two examples which we saw, one was increasing and in the second case it was decreasing. This is an example in which it increased and again due to huge demand it again increased. The method, my dear students, remains the same. Okay, let the original price be 100. First criteria, it increased by 10%. So 10% of 100 is euro 10. So my new price is 100 plus 10, which gives me euro 110. Now what happened after 15 days? After 15 days, due to huge demand, the price again increased by 25%. So now I will find 25% of the increased price, that is 25% of 110, which gives me 25 upon 100 into 110, which is euro 00 cut 27.5. Now in this case both the percentage are increasing. You see here it is increased by 10%, then again increased by 15%. So here I will add. So my new selling price is, initial was 110 plus 27.5, which gives me euro 137.5. Now after this you get your first step, that is overall percentage change, but here they haven't asked. So what we will do, we will directly find out the final price or the new price of the car. So but I know that 137.5 minus 100 gives me a percentage change of 37.5. So what I do, I will find out 37.5% of the price of the car, that is 12,000. So 37.5 upon 100 into 12,000 gives me 200 cut. I get euro 4500. This is the 37.5% increase in the price. So my final selling price which I get is equal to initial price 12,000 plus 4,500, which gives me 16,500. This is how we find out when they have just asked the new price of the car. I hope this part is clear. Let us move to the next question. John's salary is $900. His salary increased by 20%, and again due to a project it was again increased by 15% after 6 months. They are asking the new salary. No issues. let the original price be $100. First criteria, increased by 20%. So 20% of 100, my dear students, is $20. As this price is increased, the salary is increased. So new salary as per the first condition is 100 plus 20, that gives me $120. Now this salary remained for 6 months. But what happened after 6 months? His salary again increased by 15%. So let me find out 15% of $120, that is 15 divided by 100 into 120. That gives me 1800 upon 100, that is equal to $18. Now this was an increase from 120. Remember, this is the amount you will take. So the final salary as per my assumed value is 120 plus 18, which gives me $138. So I see a 38% jump in his. Now there is one more method by which we can do directly instead of finding the 38%, and then what I do, my assumed salary was 100 and that became after two condition 138, but his actual salary was 900. So how much did it increase? Let that value be x and I cross multiply, as this is a proportion question, direct proportion question. So I get x into 100 is equal to 900 into 138. This multiplication goes that side and gets divided. X is equal to 900 into 138 upon 100. Now my dear students, always remember to show every step. I see students doing directly. I know you guys are smart. You can get the answer directly, but if your final answer is incorrect, you get marks for steps. That's the reason you have to write each and every step. And as you can see in all my previous questions, I have written each and every step, which makes the question very clear for the examiner. So my final price is $1242. So the new salary of John from 900 increased to 1242. They can ask you one more question. How much was the increase in salary? So the increase in salary is 1242 minus 900. That is $342. And that is how, my dear students, you can solve recurring percentage questions. Always, while solving mathematics numericals, always have patience and slowly and steadily increase